What is up, YouTube? Alright guys, so today we are going to be unlocking bomb arrows. To unlock bomb arrows, you need to obtain the sticky key, and the sticky key allows you to open the chest within the tire here. If you jump inside the tire, you will find some water, and you will find the chest sunken in that water. We are located right here on the map, so we are located right next to the lawnmower. And essentially, to get this key, it's a giant jumping puzzle. The jumping puzzle isn't so bad, but you can fall, so I do recommend bringing a dandelion. You will also need a tier 2 shovel, so that is the black ant shovel before embarking. So there are many ways to traverse and get up on top of the lawnmower, but I just used this weed stem here. And essentially, you're going to try to get to the point closest to the tire, and then you can jump on the tire. So, once you reach this point, there's some raw science on your right and also some rust here if you want to snag those things. And then you can just follow my footsteps to traverse the lawnmower. There are some tiger mosquitoes right here, so just be aware of those. They can be very, very annoying because they are tanky and they tend to do a lot of damage if you have low armor. We're aiming for this leaf here, and ultimately we are going to be aiming for the top of the lawnmower handle. Some raw science on the right there if you want to snag that as well. But we are going this way. So essentially we're just going to run up to the top of the lawnmower handle until we reach the ladder here. And then we are going to jump on top of the ladder. So guys, I am very lazy about building, but there are two ways to get up there. You can build or you can parkour. I'm just going to show you the parkour method, but there is a building method as well if you want to build at a slant. I do recommend taking the route and staying on this side of the ladder, but for the parkour method, we are going to be on the left side of the ladder. So essentially, what we're aiming for is the very end of the ladder here. We are aiming for those vines at the end.
Better than starving, I think.
Some raw science on your right, guys, if you do want to snag that. Once you do, in fact, reach the end of the ladder here, you can simply jump on this vine. And you are going to traverse the vine upward. Be careful, you can fall here, so I do recommend just jumping over that little portion there. And then once you reach this blocked off portion, you're going to jump onto the wall here. So we're aiming for this portion of the vine right here, and then you can jump onto the vine. Continue up the vine until you do, in fact, reach a point where you can't go up anymore. So it's going to stop you, and then you can just jump, and you will reach the point on the wall where you need to be. So what we're doing is we're going to be aiming for this gum nugget. You will find your key located inside the gum nugget. So this is where, in fact, you will need your tier 2 shovel. So let's snag that and break the gum. Oh, I got a crit. If it ever breaks. So once you do, in fact, break the gum, you will find your sticky key located here. So you can snag that. And now we are going to run over to the tire. Here we are on top of the tire here. If you don't know where this location is, you can use the toolbox as an indicator, and there is the lawnmower just beyond it. So once you reach this point, you can simply just jump right in, and you will find your chest right here. I took damage. You will find your chest right here. Essentially, you will find 2 molars, and you will find your water-logged recipe. So you can snag all that stuff, and maybe don't die to the water fleas, and you are all set to go. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this small tutorial. And as always guys, stay safe out there.